Aries, welcome to your reading. We're going to do a past, present, future with clarifiers. Let's get into it. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Aries reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. All right. What is going on? There it is. Starting out with the Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. We are open to learning and desiring to make the initial investment into something. Followed by the Emperor, standing in your power. Yes. Large and in charge. Followed by the Ten of Wands. This is a heavy burden, carrying all the responsibility here right on your back, right on your shoulders. It's hard. And the current energies, the King of Wands. Now, there's some fiery, passionate, masterful action taker right there. He doesn't second guess himself. Very attractive energy, very. Right at the heart of your reading, the Lovers. Yes. There's a very strong connection here, tattooed on your heart. And finally, in the current energies, Judgment. Judgment. You're being called. You're being called to respond in a way that is different than you normally do from your highest self. A big decision is on the horizon. In the future, we are showing up with the Three of Cups, the desire to bring people together in good times and love and joy and happiness. Yeah, communion. Followed by the Magician. Yes, this says you have everything you need to bring something into fruition. You are manifesting. Yes. And your final card, we have the Princess of Swords. This is needing to take a closer look at something. You're learning here, and we need to look even deeper. Okay, we'll find out what's going on with the clarifiers for sure. The overall energy of your reading, the Hangman. It says that you are hanging back and looking at things from every angle. Observation mode here, not really taking action. And the reason that we're here, we have the Eight of Cups. This is disconnecting from our emotions, walking away, moving on. Something is no longer enough for us. We're being called someplace else. And it's painful. It's painful to walk away. It's painful to move on. We're leaving love behind. There is love there. It's just we're being called someplace else. It's not enough. It's 8 cups. We want more. It's painful for you. It's painful for them. Everybody involved in this. Walking away or moving on. It's tough. All right. Let's take a look at the Hanged Man and the overall energy. Why is it here? What does Aries need to know, please? There it is. And we have the Seven of Wands. Guarded. Protecting your energy from unwanted energies coming at you. And the Page of Cups. Got 3 out of the 4 pages here. You are in deep learning mode about your situation. Whatever this is, this says your heart is open and you are very hopeful. Open to learning, very, very hopeful for your situation. And coming with the positive attitude, keeping unwanted energies away, and a positive attitude at your forefront. And the Hierophant. This could speak to a marriage for some of you. It's definitely a significant energy here showing up. Perhaps the importance of being in spiritual alignment with your highest self, answering the judgment call. We'll see what's going on as the reading unfolds. It really, Spirit does an amazing job wrapping it all up right about here in the clarifiers. Yeah. And the reason for those, You're assessing the situation. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, in this hangman mode, just assessing, observing, not taking action, just guarding your energy, feeling hopeful, trying to stay positive, and really taking a good look at what's going on. All right. Speaking of which, let's clarify the Princess of Pentacles, top left, recent past. Why is it here? All right. Wanting to make the initial investment here. All right. And there's the final page. Well, no, that's still the third one. We're seeing it twice. Page of Swords. Pentacles, Swords, Cups, and Swords again. Okay. Just missing the wands. All right. Learning, paying extra attention here. Ooh, the Palace of Swords. Unique to this Zero Marchetti deck. This is where you go when you are needing the highest levels of information about something, highest levels of understanding. The palace cards were made for all the court cards, a place for them to reside in the suit of swords in this particular palace. And yeah, you're learning. We've got double learning, triple learning, but this is learning at the highest, most expert type levels here. You are gathering information big time. That's what you're doing. You're investing in this, investing in learning, investing in studying. This is all about gaining clarity for something big time. And we have the Ten of Pentacles. This is everything to you. Something about this means everything to you. Yeah, it would help add to your treasure chest of important things you wish to manifest in this lifetime. And you get an extra card. A fourth one came out. Oh, Queen of Cups. You're coming at this with your heart wide open. Yes, you are. Very nurturing, very loving, extremely open, coming with a full cup of love to share. And good for you. I don't know what this is about, but you're learning a lot here. Very important energies showing up right away. And the reason we're here, the Wheel of Fortune. You want to change things in a major way, or they have just changed in a major way. We'll find out more. Moving on, the Emperor, standing in your power. The Emperor is the balance of all four kings. As the kings rule the kingdoms, the Emperor rules the whole damn world. He's strategizing and controlling and large and in charge, like I said. Why is he here? The Emperor. Yes. Ooh, Diablo. We have some shadow energy showing up here. Unhealthy patterns, perhaps. If it's the Emperor that is in his unhealthy pattern, it's controlling. It's overly controlling. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, the Empress. Perfect match to the Emperor showing up. Ooh, there may be some patterns in this relationship that are not healthy. Perhaps that's why you're at the palace, trying to gain the expert knowledge to learn about this and what you need to do about it, what you want. Let's see. And we have the Fool, new beginnings, new adventures. Interesting. Taking the plunge, taking a risk, putting yourself out there. Let's go. Let's try it. All right. You guys might be starting a new relationship here with the Emperor and the Empress. New beginnings, perhaps. If it's tied up to shadow energy, this may be a pattern. Starting over kind of thing. Alright, let's see what else unfolds. The reason we're here, it's tied up to a divine wish of yours. Something you desire very, very much. which is why you would keep starting over if it ends or painful things happen and come in, whatever they are. You know, shadow energy can be anything at all when it comes to unhealthy patterns. We could have a codependent relationship of some sort if the Emperor and the Empress are in their lower polarities. I mean, who knows what's affecting the situation here, but again, it's some kind of unhealthy pattern. Could be different for any of you. It could be anything. It could be addictions, it could be obsession, temptations, all kinds of things that we do that maybe aren't the best for us. But yeah, you guys are amazingly attracted to each other. All right, let's look at the Ten of Wands coming up next. This is the heavy burden. I always say if you don't drop your burdens are going to drop you. They affect you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, in every way, shape, or form. You can't continue with all of this on your back. This is saying going through a really hard time. And we have the Six of Pentacles, balance, equanimity, fairness, everybody on the same page. It's hard to create this, have this. We have the Nine of Wands. This is somebody who's exhausted, tired from the heavy load on you for sure. Wounded energy here, and guarded, very guarded, trying to heal yourself and protect yourself from anything else that might be coming at you. Determined to persevere, just needing to take a break at this point. There's that Wheel of Fortune. We saw it before. And here it is. It was the underline for over here. And this says that things are changing or have changed, or this changed everything in a major way. Carrying the burdens and just total exhaustion here of whatever's going on. The reason we're here, and I think it's exhausting from whatever the shadow energy is, because that's the only thing that's influencing. These are shadow energies, the Ten of Wands and that Nine of Wands, woundedness. We have the Ace of Cups. The reason we're here, because we want a new opportunity in love. This lines up with the Fool card up there. New beginnings, new adventures, starting over, starting fresh, that kind of thing. A new opportunity to have your love cup filled, and wanting to bring in the balance here and change things completely. But it's really freaking hard, is what you're saying. I gotta straighten this out. Little OCD there, I guess. All right, let's move on and take a look at this very attractive King of Wands over here in the current energies. Why is the King of Wands here? There it is. Judgment. Judgment, judgment, judgment. We have it coming up in this same row. Major decision here. He's a great decision maker, usually. And we have the Hermit. This is the deepest healing card in the tarot. This is isolating and shining the light in the dark. What is in our way so we can get it out and heal it? There's a snake in the way right here. Right here. What is in the way? Is that snake, this devil over here? Shadow energy, the unhealthy pattern. Alright, the king wants to look at it. The king is being called to look at it. The king is being called to do some introspective work, to shine the light. The king is being called to heal. Alright. Making a major decision. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. This is all about independence, doing something on your own. Resources are fine here. You're doing alright. Garden is quite lush. Things are good, feeling good, but this denotes being single on your own. And you got to do a lot of that. I mean, like I said, the hermit isolates, so removing oneself from whatever the situation is, whatever the unhealthy thing is that needs healing, that needs major decisions made from a higher self, a healed self, someone that goes and takes the time to look within. And that kind of work, a lot of times, has to be done independently on your own. There's things someone has to look at over here, Aries. King of Wands is also your court card. Mm-hmm. So this could be you needing to isolate from the situation as you go to the palace to learn and shine the light and get the information you need to make a major decision here. All right. The reason we're here, ooh, the Palace of Wands. Yes, that's where the court cards for the suit of wands reside, and we're here getting inspiration to take the best course of action. We get the inspiration and the confidence we need to take the best actions possible. So maybe you've retreated to your home in isolating, helping you to make the best decisions. You're getting the expert inspiration, the expert advice to take the expert action. Okay, that makes sense. Let's take a look at the lovers right at the heart of your reading. This very significant and important relationship on your heart. It's the kind of thing, whether you stay together forever or you separate, it doesn't matter. This connection, this energy will always be in your heart. The lovers. Why is it here? It also speaks to making a choice, making a significant choice here. And we've got lots of decision cards, judgment, judgment, and lovers being a choice card as well. Look at that, the Two of Cups. Two people coming with their love cups. This is a soul connection for sure. We've got the Emperor, the Empress, the lovers, and the Two of Cups here. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are definitely a match here. Soul connections, coming with your love. Oh, but there's conflict. The Five of Wands. There might be arguing, battling. It's some sort of conflict between you guys, for sure, with the Five of Wands. A lot of tension and strife here. Okay. There's that Eight of Cups. This is disconnecting, walking away. It was the underlying reason for the entire baseline of your reading. Turning our backs, walking away from something, and it hurts. It's hard to do. It's like a major decision here. Walking away from the lovers because of the conflict. Whatever it is going on, you have to turn your back, and it's really hard to do. Hard to do. Ten of Wands, really hard. Wounded energy. This is exhausting. I can't do it anymore. I need more. We deserve more. This isn't healthy. I'm turning my back. Wow. Okay. This is tough, guys. The reason for those clarifiers. Yes, this is the King of Swords. King of Swords lives over here at the Palace of Swords, and he is the best decision maker. This is a decision that we had to put our emotions to the side and make because of logic, because it was the right thing to do for whatever reasons. It was necessary, and it's very painful, but disconnecting from the emotions is what this guy does to make his very wise decisions, calling in the best. Wow. This is so hard, you guys, having to walk away from your perfect match, from your soulmate, from your loved one because of whatever this is that's unhealthy, that's going on, that's causing this conflict. As the story unfolds, it tells us more, and we see what you're going through. Know you're being witnessed. All right, moving on. Let's clarify judgment next. Once again, being called to make a decision from your highest self, a very important decision connected to your highest self, the Hierophant, in perfect spiritual alignment with your soul on a soul level. What is right? What is the right thing to do? What is the compassionate thing to do? What is the loving thing to do? What is the healthy thing to do? Our highest selves, that's included in all of it. And sometimes we have to put our love emotions to the side to make the decisions that are best for our health, mental health, emotional health, physical health, whatever it is. Okay. Judgment. Why is it here, please? What does Aries need to know? And we have the moon depicting things that are yet to be revealed. This decision is not revealed yet. There's something hidden here about it. So there we go. And we have the Queen of Wands, the perfect match to the King of Wands. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And one aspect of the Empress. So, the Queen of Wands, extremely attractive, smart, cunning, nurturing, loving, gorgeous, and confident in her actions, just like the King. Something hidden about this attraction. Something hidden about a decision around this attraction. It's not revealed yet. And we have the Three of Cups, which is great because it's coming up next, so we're going to clarify this card next. This is all about communing and bringing people together, a decision to come back together. It's not revealed. That's what it is, to come back together with our attraction, with our mate, with our perfect match. All right. The reason we're here, Seven of Cups. Looking at our options to make our choices. We're deciding. We don't know yet what we're going to do, I think, is what this says. We're not sure, but we want to come together. The desire is there as one of the major options, and it's the one we're looking at most out of all the choices. Can we bring this together? Perhaps there are secrets between you with the moon here. Secrets, not just a decision that's not revealed, but something else having to do with something secretive, perhaps. Not sure. Could be for some of you. Let's take a look at this Three of Cups here, this card of communing, bringing it together in love and good times. Coming back together, like a reunion, guys. Like a reunion. I don't think it's a third party. Sometimes the Three of Cups can denote a third party, but I don't think so. I think if it were third party, that would have shown up back here with near the devil, the unhealthy energy. So if it were something like that, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see what comes up around this Three of Cups. What is it and why is it here? Justice. Justice could be marriage, just like the Hierophant can represent marriage, as well as, the Two of Cups. And, the Emperor, the Empress, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Could be. Doesn't have to be. But there's a lot of couple cards like that. Justice is about wanting to make things right, wanting to bring in the balance. You showed it back here with the Six of Pentacles. Balance is hard back there, and the balance has been wounded back there. But this shows the desire to bring it together, to bring you guys together, and to make things right. Let's make it right. And we have the Knight of Wands. Yes, the Knight of Wands is in a hurry to do it too. Feeling passionate and impatient and like antsy, like I gotta do something. I want to bring us together. I want to make it right. We need to bring in the balance. We need to come together in love. I need my soulmate. I want my match here. I gotta do it. Let's do it. Let's do it in a hurry. That kind of thing. Like, let's go. All right. And we have the Five of Swords, winning at all costs. Winning at all costs. I wonder what the costs are. I wonder if this is tied up to the unhealthy behavior. Could be, might not be. We're going to go in and I want to grab a fresh deck and just clarify this to ask Spirit, what are the costs? Because you're showing me like I gotta have it. And the Knight of Wands is saying I gotta have it. And the intentions are beautiful. Let's come together in love. I want to make things right. Let's bring in the balance. Let's reunite. But I want to know what the costs are. Let's see. The reason we're here, Ace of Cups, to have a new opportunity in love. Yes, that makes sense. Second time we're seeing that. Coming together for another opportunity, new beginnings with that full card back there. But again, that's tied up to the shadow energy, so this may be as well. Let's look at the Five of Swords. Let me grab a fresh deck. So we have all 78 cards here. We're going to do, actually, let's do, put that one down. Let's do mini light seers. All right. All right. Why is the Five of Swords here, please? What does Aries need to know about this Five of Swords? What are the costs? What are the costs, please? What are the costs? If we come together in a hurry, get back together, we can't stand being apart. We want a new beginning. We want another opportunity in love. We are a perfect match. We are soulmates. I need this at all costs, whatever it takes, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. But what is the sacrifice? What are the costs, please? There it is. Six of Pentacles, flying out sideways. Let's see what else comes out. The Chariot, in a hurry to get there. I don't care. This is what I want. This isn't showing us costs, it's showing us why. Two of Wands, contemplating the future long term. We need to be together. Yeah, I'm not seeing any major costs here. I'm just seeing what the why. It's not at the cost of balance, is it? Would this be completely unbalanced if you got together? Is it at the cost of that if we just rush back into this without solving it, perhaps? I don't know. Cuz I don't see anything solved. I do see you over here with the Hermit, which was under here, right? The Hermit shining the light, doing some healing work. Um, but I didn't see any resolve. I just see I have to make a decision, walk away. Here's another decision. Now I want to get back together. Walk away, get back together. Walk away, get back together. You see what I mean? When we separate, it's not for long because we can't stand being apart from each other. That kind of feeling. But yeah, we definitely have. I like to see all the cards. Let me just. There we go. That'll work. Yeah, yeah. Just you just know you belong together long term. You just know it here. We have great determination and willpower. The Chariot is the fastest card in the tarot to get to a goal, to get to victory. It's owned by the Emperor and the Empress. I mean, anyone can drive it, really. Anyone can use a chariot, but you guys actually own it. So, perhaps at the cost of some stability, rushing back in. But it's like this magnetic pull, this magnetic attraction, this, it could even be like a twin flame kind of energy, which can, the way I know twin flames is it is that magnetic attraction, but it does have an unhealthy element, a runner chaser kind of effect. And since this is congruent with new beginnings, splitting apart, new, and then coming together again and coming together again, it could be something like that. Take it as it fits, leave it if it doesn't. That's how the tarot works. You guys know, right? Unless you're brand new. The reason we're here, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, this is speed. This is energy moving quickly. So is the Knight of Wands. So is the Chariot. Somebody's feeling. I don't know if desperate is the word, but it almost feels a little bit like that. Like, oh my God, I can't be apart from you for any longer. I don't care that we didn't fix this. Let's go. Let's get back together. I need you. I need you. The molecules in my body, every cell in my body needs to be with you, kind of thing. It's like it's an overpowering pull, kind of thing. All right. Well, I'm glad we took a look at that. I'm glad we went a little further. The costs aren't even important, is what you're saying. I don't care what it costs. Let's get together, even if it's at the cost of some stability here. All right. Why? Because new opportunity and love. Gotta have it with you guys. You guys need each other. All right. Let's look at the magician manifesting it. What are you manifesting? Because the magician has everything he needs. Everything he needs. Every tool. All the knowledge. And we have the Knight of Swords. Very similar to the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords also wants to rush in and take some action. And we have Death. This is endings and transformations. Endings and transformations. Manifesting an ending, manifesting a transformation to hurry up and come back together. That's what it is. It's like congruent. End and come back. Goodbye. Let's get back together. I have to make a decision. This isn't healthy. I got to get out of here and do some healing and all that stuff. And bam, let's come back together. That is congruent. Manifesting the transformation. And the World. Speaking of endings and transformations, this is another major arcana card, very similar. And these endings are very painful, but this says an old cycle coming to a close, so a whole new life cycle can begin. Here it looks like you're working on it, manifesting an actual change, an actual transformation that with the World card it says it's permanent. It says this back and forth stuff is being closed out. It's being manifested to close out. That seems like a good thing, a really good thing, so you guys can start a new cycle in a healthier way. Yeah, manifesting the ending of the, again, it's a cycle. We can see a pattern here, right? An unhealthy pattern with the devil. That's all that is. Unhealthy patterns. We all have them, and that's a running theme in life. We all have them at some level, some degree, multiple times through our lives. You guys are really working on it here. This is the first evidence that I am seeing that, you know what, we're bringing this to a close. Enough of this. We're going to change it. We're going to transform it. We're going to change it, and we're going to end it permanently. Close it out. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And that is the action that somebody's taking over here. Yes. Over here, it's just like, let's get back together. I need you. Period. We are not meant to be apart. That's what this is saying to me. But over here, this is closing out that. Closing it out. And here we are at the Princess of Swords again. Now, we saw the Princess of Swords or the Page of Swords right over here. Going to the palace, learning the highest levels of knowledge we need to handle a situation, right? So here we are. Here we are. And I'm just reminded for some reason, let's look back at the overall energies of the entire reading now that so much is out on the table. Before we clarify this, we have the Hangman, observing, looking at things from all angles. Spiritual alignment here with our Hierophant, very significant energy. And we have hopeful, very hopeful. Hopeful, open heart, open to learning, and guarding against unwanted energies. Yes, it's all here, and it is all reflected. Okay, I'm glad we looked at it. I don't know why I was reminded to. I really like to see readings be congruent like this because it makes the message more clear for you guys. Whatever's going on, you see, like, yes, this is here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is what we're doing. Why is the Page of Swords here? We need to take a closer look now that we are closing out the cycle completely. Closing it out, transforming it, and closing it. There we go. Look at that. Calling in the Angel of Temperance. This is all about balance and healing on a major scale. It's beautiful. This says that it takes time and patience, though, because it's just one of those things. It's not like a light switch you turn on and off quick. This happens over a long period of time. This says that the issues have been going on for a while, and all this healing and balance really does take time. Okay. And we have the Six of Cups. This is a soul connection that we have history with. You guys have long history together. The Four of Cups. This is disappointment in the way that things have gone in the past. Upset, not happy about the way things have gone. But there's a cup coming in, and this person sees it. This is an opportunity for renewed love coming in, more opportunity for joy, for your cup to be filled um, with the things that make you feel good and feel really happy. So even though we're upset about the past, there's more to come in the future, more love to come in the future. We're healing this, we're coming back together, we've been together forever. Balance and healing is here, calling in the angel, whatever it takes. Um, New opportunities are here for you, it looks like. All right. Underlying energy, the reason we're here. Yay! Couldn't end on a better card. Six of Wands. We're here because why? Because victory and success. Because we've achieved it here. That's the reason for these cards. Victory and success. Things were tough in the past. Love was spilt. Things were lost. But we're still here. We're still together. We are soul connections. We have this history. Perhaps beyond this lifetime. Multiple lifetimes of history with an emperor and an empress like that. King and Queen of Wands. Extreme attraction like that to each other. Like I said, it's like a magnet. It's beautiful. This is success. This is victory. This is feeling really good. This is other people recognizing your victories as well. You're being celebrated here. You're celebrating, and everyone else is celebrating the situation of you both. That's what it feels like. This is wonderful. All right, let's pull an oracle card to close it off. This is from Seasons of the Witch, Beltane Oracle. Spirit, what special message do you have for our Aries friends? From Seasons of the Witch, Beltane Oracle. Special message for Aries that are going through this particular circumstance with their divine match, with their soul connection, back and forth energies. But we're closing out that cycle, and we're going to be victorious moving on in the future. We belong together. We're going to heal it. We're going to bring the balance, and there's more and more opportunities always for us because we belong together. That's what it feels like. All right, what is the message? There it is. Okay, the one that flipped up right here. It's called Cow. It's card number 5. It'll have a short paragraph for me to read, so stick around. But on the card it says, may the embrace of all that is nurturing you awaken in all that you are becoming. Aw, it's so beautiful. Card number 5. There it is. All right. Cows represent all things related to a happy home, stability, nourishment, and the quote unquote mother archetype. A cow's size may seem overwhelming, but you cannot help but feel a sense of comfort when close by these gentle spirits. Like the love of a mother, you should seek out cow spirit when you need a loving but tough push. Cow encourages you to do all you can do to build a strong foundation for your goals. Your situation requires you to return to the basics of nurturing and support before moving forward. It looks like you're doing that with that hermit back here. Blah, blah, blah. Before moving forward. Do you have the basic requirements for what you are seeking? If you are starting a business or buying a home, do you know what paperwork needs to be filled or filed and what supplies you may need? If you are starting a new job, do you have all of the skills needed to be considered qualified? Cal does not invite criticism, and neither should you. You are simply being guided to examine whether or not you have all that you need to feel comfortable and safe. Sometimes you have to return to the beginning to understand where you're going. Though be warned, if you continue to walk this path, as you may be in danger of building on a cracked foundation, left unrepaired, you may find yourself in greater trouble further down the road. Interesting. Interesting. See, to me, it looks like you guys have gone to the palace to make the decisions you need to make, as well as get the knowledge you need to gain um, in order to do the healing and come back together in a healthy way, closing out old cycles. But like patterns, things can creep back in. We close them out, and sometimes we might see there's a warning. You might see evidence of something in the future, but just keep working at it, guys. You guys belong together, and you're doing the work, and you're going to do whatever it takes to be together. That's what your reading is saying. All right, well, thank you so much. Please like, share, subscribe, comment if you want, and I look forward to reading for you next time. Take care, guys.